Good morning, boys and girls. I'm so excited because now I get to hang out with all the second graders at Eastview. And you guys are so unbelievable. And I'm so thankful. I'm so proud of you, boys and girls, for showing up here, for growing your brains, for becoming better, and for working so hard. And this is going to be really cool because you boys and girls get to meet with me. You get to meet with Mrs. Schreiber, Mrs. Hughes, Mrs. Keller, Mrs. Beamer, Mrs. Bowser. And these ladies are unbelievable. So you're going to be loving the lessons that are coming your way. But I'm going to start us off. And the lesson, what we're working on today in reading, is we want to be word detectives while we read. And what that means is, as you boys and girls are reading, we're going to be coming across words that we don't know what they mean. And in my mind, I want to pay attention to that. And if I come across a word that I don't know what it means, there's many different strategies that I can use. But the one that we're going to work on today is to look around the word. Because often authors will leave the definition of the word around it. They'll leave it in front of that word or they'll leave it after that word. All right, so we always want to look around the word. So what we're going to do, my friends, is we're going to check out a couple different pages from books. And we're going to look at these unknown words and see if we can find their definition by looking around, by looking in front, by looking after. So let's check some of these out, my friends. Just a second, boys and girls. So here we go. We're going to look around the word. We're a word detective. So we're reading about opossums on this page. And let's read with me as we start down here. Opossums feast on insects and berries. Mammals that eat both plants and animals are omnivores. Now, I underlined this word because as I was reading, I didn't know what omnivores meant. So I'm going to look around it. So I come up here and I look and it says mammals that eat both plants and animals are omnivores. That's giving me a clue that these words in front is what this word means. Mammals that eat both plants and animals. So an omnivore is an animal that eats plants and animals. Let's go to another one. All right. Looking around the word, my friends. Read it with me. So we're reading about beavers this time. And we look, a beaver lodge. Beavers build homes in water. The homes are called lodges. Beavers build lodges in deep water in rivers or lakes. Now, as I was reading, in my mind, I popped up a flag when I came to the word lodges because I didn't know off the top of my head what lodges meant. But I know a strategy I can use. I can look around the word. I can look in front or after. Well, let's look in front. It says, beavers build homes in water. The homes are called lodges. Look at that. It tells us right there. The homes are called lodges. So we know they're homes. And if I look up even a sentence in front, it says, beavers build homes in water. The homes are called lodges. So the homes that beavers build in the water are lodges. By looking in front of that word, I found that definition. Let's go to the next one, my friends. This one, we're reading about habitats. So read with me, boys and girls. Habitats and food. A habitat is the place where an animal lives. Green sea turtle habitats are in the oceans. The turtles like warm, shallow water. They often stay near the coast. They eat the sea grass that grows there. Now, as I was reading, the word habitat popped in my head. It was an unfamiliar word, a word that I didn't know what it meant off the top of my head. So what's the strategy we can use? We can look around the word. Now, in the other two previous slides, we saw that the definition came before the word. But here, we don't have much. We see the word ah. But if I keep reading, a habitat is, that's a clue that what's coming next is going to tell me what that word means. A habitat is the place where an animal lives. So right there, boys and girls, habitat. By looking after that word, I see a place where an animal lives. And we can read further and we see the green sea turtles, they live in the ocean. So that's their habitat. Where a deer's habitat would be in the forest. Different animals live in different habitats. And that's why it says a place where an animal lives. By looking after. Look around the words, in front or after. We can find the definition. Here we go. Reading about some good old tomatoes, my friends. Let's read this together. As they grow, the tomatoes turn red. Red tomatoes are ripe. Ripe means fully grown. The red tomatoes are ready to eat. They are sweet and delicious. Well, as I was reading, I saw that bold-faced word. And often bold-faced words are very important words and words that maybe I don't know what they mean. So I'm really going to pay attention to those bold-faced words. So I see the word right. And I know I can look in front or I can look in after. So I look in front and it says, as they grow, the tomatoes turn red. Red tomatoes are ripe. It does say that red tomatoes, that really doesn't tell me what ripe means. Look right here. Ripe means, look at that word, boys and girls, means fully grown. So I can get the definition by looking after, seeing that word ripe means, and I know what follows is it's going to tell me the definition, fully grown. By looking before or after. All right, boys and girls, little reading challenge. Let's see how good you boys and girls are. What I want you to do, my friends, is I want to know, what does the word scruff mean? What you're going to do right now, you're going to pause this video. You're going to hit pause in just a second. You're going to read this little excerpt to yourself, and you're going to tell the person next to you or in your head what the word scruff means. Remember, we can look around the word, before or after. When you think you know what the word scruff means, I want you to unpause the video and we'll go over it. I'll talk to you in just a second, boys and girls. All right, my friends, welcome back. And what you should have done is, as you read this cougar mother is carrying her cub to a new hiding place. She's not hurting it. All cats carry their babies by the scruff or back of the neck. If you said scruff, the definition of scruff is the back of the neck. You are correct, my friends. Fist bump, air fist bump, little virtual air fist bump. Now, here's another clue that we didn't talk about today, but you can use it when you're trying to find the definition of a word, what a word means. Use the pictures. The pictures are great clues to us. So when it says that it carries it by the scruff or back of the neck, look at that mother cougar right there. And you can see that she has a hold of that baby by the back of its neck. Let's do one more, my friends. Okay, what I want you, your challenge right now, boys and girls, look at this word. I want you, what does the word molting mean? So once again, you are going to read this, figure out what molting means by looking around the word, looking in front, looking after. So you're going to pause this, read, figure out what molting means, and then unpause, and we'll see how you boys and girls do. We'll see you in just a second. Welcome back, my friends. Now, as you were reading this, if you were reading and you said molting is when an animal, an insect, loses old skin and grows new skin, is called molting. And you can look at that picture again. All right, so molting, the process of an animal losing its skin and getting new skin, using the words in front. Excellent job, my friends. Excellent job. Little fist bump. Let's get that virtual fist bump. So, excellent job. You always want to be a word detective, especially in nonfiction informational text, because there's always going to be words that we don't know. And we want to increase our vocabulary, increase our brain, increase our knowledge. So we can increase that, boys and girls, by looking around the word, in front and after. Your challenge, boys and girls. I want you to go into Epic bookshelf, if you have books at home, find a nonfiction book. Go ahead and read. Be a word detective. Look for words that you don't know what they mean. We always want to pay attention to that. Then use the clues. Look around the word. Can you find what that word means? See if you can find 3 to 4 unknown words and use that strategy. And remember, we said another strategy that we didn't talk about much was using the pictures, because pictures will give us a lot of clues as well. So, on behalf of all the second grade teachers, boys and girls, we're so proud of you. Keep working hard. All right, keep working hard. Keep growing that brain. Keep smiling. All right, keep shining, my friends, and keep being the awesome you that you boys and girls are. We're so proud of you. Can't wait to talk to you again. Have a great day, guys.